Well, the Windies women are in New Zealand, and joining us via Skype is cricket correspondent Naasira Mohammed. Naasira, good morning. Well, I'm not too sure what time is it there. How are you doing?
Good morning, Buddha. Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago. It's such a pleasure to be back on this program again in
Yes.
a different capacity, however. It is 12:50 a.m. on Thursday morning here in New Zealand, and it's the day of our second ODI against the New Zealand White Ferns.
So what can we expect? What is the atmosphere like at the moment in terms of preparation?
Well, the girls are all prepared and ready to go. I mean, they've had their net sessions and different outfield practice sessions for the last 2 days, etc. We lost by the narrowest of margins last Sunday. The narrowest as you can
One
possibly
run.
get in cricket by 1 run.
I know that
And
must be painful.
it was so heartbreaking at the end of the game to know that we were right there and we just needed that one extra run. But such is life, and they're all professional athletes. So it was back to the drawing board, back to the game plan, and we're ready to go for the game later today.
But how does something like this affect their mental capacity and their whole attitude towards this new game, having lost by just one run?
So far it hasn't had, that big of an impact on the girls. I mean, yes, it would have some sort of, a little bit of a play on their minds, but we have a sports psychologist with us here in New Zealand, Miss Olivia Rose Esperance out of Jamaica. And, she's been working with the girls since Sunday. We've had a few days off. She's been working with them in individual and group sessions. So, as I said, they're professional athletes. These things happen, unfortunately, but they're able to get themselves together both physically and mentally, and we're back, we're all focused, and we're ready for the game later today. It starts at 6 p.m. Eastern Caribbean time or 5 p.m. Jamaica time, and if you follow Windies Women on Twitter or Windies Cricket on Facebook, the link will be put up later for the live streaming.
Now, if we were to just reflect a little on that previous game, we would look at some names. The captain, Stephanie Taylor, who scored 90 runs from 93 balls, etc. Can you walk us through some of the achievements of these young ladies for this particular
Well,
game?
I must mention though that with that 90 runs that Stefani scored, she's now the fifth highest woman um, run scorer in one-day international cricket, and it's something that is a great achievement not only for herself but for the team because there's a little bit of a confidence booster to say, hey,
Yeah.
our captain is leading us from the front. But that being said, our bowlers had a little bit of a challenge because it's been the weather has been a little bit up and down. As you can see, I'm wearing a hoodie right now because for the last few days it's been really cool. Even though it's a little bit sunny outside, it's cool. It's chilly because it's the end of the summer here right now. So the girls have been dealing with the weather. Not that we're using that as an excuse, but New Zealand conditions are usually very tough. However, from where we were at the start of the match, needing 278, 279 runs to win, to where we got at the end of the game, it was a tremendous fight back by our batsmen, our batters, I should say, to bring the game back. And we had New Zealand shaking in terms of, hey, we can get that target now. But, that one run is all that we needed.
So they are pretty confident, and you mentioned Stefani there with 90 runs from 93 balls, and also Miss Knight, who is not out on 44 runs. So you can conclude that these performances would have essentially boosted their confidence.
Definitely, definitely. And what you should know is that Kaishona Knight is one of a twin, and her twin sister Kaisia scored 38 in the same match. But we have a few standout players, but the I can tell you we have a total team. It's a team effort because our bowlers can bat, our bowlers can back up the main batters at the beginning of the game as well as the end of the game. So it's a total team effort we have here, even though you have a few individual standout performances, but the girls are ready. They, as I said before, they're professional athletes. So these things happen. They know how to deal with it. And tomorrow's, well, I should say today, is a second game. It's a new game. It's another opportunity for another result. And hopefully, God willing, a victorious result.
Yes, indeed. What's next for the West Indies women team after this series?
Well, we play 3 ODIs, which is one-day internationals, as part of the ICC Women's Championships for qualification for the 2021 World Cup. After that, the last game is on Sunday here in Christchurch, and then we move on to Taronga for the first of 2 T20 internationals. We play 5 T20 internationals, with the last match being on March 25th here in New Zealand. Then we come back home, everybody goes back to their various territories, and then we all get ready for the Women's Regional 50 Championships, which takes place in June in Jamaica. And then after that, South Africa women are supposed to visit the Caribbean. Final details on that is still being worked on in terms of the exact scheduling and dates.
Great.
And then we have the big marquee event later on in November of this year, which is the ICC T20 Women's World Cup, which we're defending champions.
Thank you so much, Naasira, joining us there, cricket correspondent.